Hey, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Um, I come today to discuss. Um, it's kind of like discussing the flu, I should say. Because you could hear like I'm getting sick in my chest and stuff, and like it's so weird because I see all over Facebook, and not even just in Pennsylvania. You know, my friends out of state, like everybody's sick, and I'm thinking like, what the heck is going on? You know, and some people want to say the weather, or because it's hot one day and cold the next day and hot the next day, and whatever the case may be. I disagree because the cold doesn't get you sick. It really doesn't. I mean, what gets you sick is germs. That's what gets you sick. Going outside without a coat on. I know your mom yells at you all the time. I even yell at my daughter, but it really doesn't get you sick. Somebody proved that to me when I was in school. Even towards high school, there was a guy, my neighbor, that would come out every day. Middle of winter, could be 0 out, no jacket. This dude wore a t-shirt every day, to prove that the coldness doesn't get you sick. You come out with wet hair from just getting a shower. This dude was never sick, and I've seen other people try it too. You know, like on YouTube and other people talking about the same thing. Germs is what gets you sick, not going outside without a coat on, or just because it's for say 70 degrees during the day and 40 at night. That's not going to get you sick. What's going to get you sick is germs. But my question is, oh man, does anybody ever think that, like, the government is just wants us to be sick? To go to the doctors and spend all this money and all these money on, medicines and, like me personally, I really do think that they have a cure for cancer. A 100% cure. But they just don't put it out there because you know how much money they make off of chemo, and it's so sad because all those people suffering, even those little children suffering, you know. I really honestly think that there's a cure. And they just won't put it out there. It's too much of a money maker. And then I also think maybe they're worried about the world being overpopulated. You know, because if all these people that were passing away from these nasty diseases didn't pass away, would there be enough room? You know, so like this is the kind of stuff that I think about, and it's kind of weird that I think about it, to be honest with you. But it is the government, putting something in the water or another product that most everybody uses on a regular basis to get people sick, because that's what it seems like to me. And these days, there's a lot more people getting sick a lot more often than, for say, when I was younger. Um, People would get sick every once in a while, maybe once a year, you know what I mean? Get like really down, like get the flu, you're down for a few days, boom, done. These days, every time you turn around, somebody's sick. Somebody. Always. And it's just a theory that I have, that I really do believe, that the government is corrupt, and that this kind of stuff happens. You know? I mean, you can't tell me that they don't have a cure for cancer by now. I know they do. I know they do. They have to, man. The way technology is these days, and the things that they could do. You know, for instance, my dad had a new valve put in. They didn't have to cut him open. They just like shoved it up through his veins, through his leg, and put it into his heart somehow. And didn't even have to have open heart surgery to get a valve replacement. That's how far along the medical industry came. And, but they can't find a cure for cancer, or AIDS, or MS, or any of those other diseases or that people suffer from. I know a few people with MS, and I feel bad for them, you know? I really do, because they have their good days, and they have their bad days. And I really do think that they have a cure for this kind of stuff. They just don't want to put it out there because they make way too much money off of us being sick and having diseases and funeral costs. And it's just my theory. Call me crazy if you want, but that's just how I feel, man. So now, excuse me, it's 5 o'clock, 5:05. I usually work until 6 or 7, but I'm going to go home and chill out a little bit, man, and lay down, take some medicine that I spent money on, and hopefully you can knock this crap out of me. Thank you, and I'm going to put this on YouTube, then I'll share it on Facebook if you listen to it. Share your thoughts. Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me you're nuts. But I really do believe that they have a cure for all this stuff, and I honestly do believe that germs is what gets you sick. Not the cold, not the hot, not the humid. Germs. Germs is what gets you sick. Talk to you later, YouTube, Facebook. Love yous. Bye.